Hey teachers, I'm Haley at Teacher's Pet, and we're starting a new video series for Fridays. I'm going to do a deep dive and retrospective on my general education writing course to then help me make adjustments for the fall. I completely redesigned my course to include flexible, kind of project-based structures that actually allowed students to select assignments that aligned with their professional goals. And this was, a lot of work and planning, and I'm going to show you kind of the tools and my course building, template to keep track of it. But I think in the end it was really worth it because it did require and get students to enact a lot more agency in their learning. And I was actually able to help tailor it to all the different students, which is of course a challenge in a general education course where you want to make it relevant to them, their careers, but we have, right, so many different majors. And so my kind of project-based system was, I think, really, really helpful in getting to that key outcome. But yeah, there's definitely a lot that I learned about the process that I want to share with you. And when I looked at my course evals, that like autonomy definitely fostered some intrinsic motivation, which is a key goal of ungrading, and was something that they cited actually a lot. It was things like my integrated sort of XP-based system, a lot of podcasts, and just diversified learning kind of modalities that did make it more accessible, and students commented on. They appreciated kind of that element of it. I had good comments about the clarity of my assignments, the relevance of the material, and how I set up my labs and activities to apply to those future goals. I'm not just saying that to gas myself up.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Though when you do cool things, definitely you should own it and give yourself credit for that. But I do actually want to share all the things that I was doing and experiencing kind of with you to, again, just give you ideas and encouragement to do the things that I know are in your brains that you want to do, but you just maybe haven't had kind of the tools or the opportunity to try it out yet. So I'm doing this video series with Teacher's Pet because I want all teachers, right, to have the tools and the power to bring their ideas to life too. And so I want to show you what worked, what didn't, and what I would do again to just spark a little inspiration as we plan our next semesters together this summer. And despite these successes that I did see, I recognize areas for growth, and so we're going to dig into those weaknesses with the things that I learned, what I really need to rethink as well, so you can avoid those mistakes with ungrading and being non-traditional in your own classes. Some of those things that we're going to talk about is kind of how the system was complex and how I might be able to streamline, sort of simplify the interface, make sure it's really clear for our students in terms of some of the scaffolding, and just ensuring that they can identify what are the good choices for them and actually help them with the planning a little bit more. So in this new video series, we're going to call it Breaking Down My Class, Ungrading Course Designs in Gen Ed. I'm going to go week by week explaining the process, choices, and outcomes from structure to reading to projects to my outcomes. And all along the way, I'm going to be sharing the tools that I loved and the ones that I had challenges with, any kind of tips and ideas and support.